Paddy over here. Welcome back. Other side. Right here. Shiny bald head. How you doing, man? Last time we saw you was in this same city. You fought Justin Gaethje for the interim belt, and now he's the undisputed champion. What was your biggest takeaways a few months later, reflecting on that fight, sharing the octagon with Justin Gaethje, and what you were able to accomplish in one of the best fights of the year?
Don't go to war with Justin Gaethje. You're more than likely going to lose. But, I got wrote off after it. Everyone said I got beat by an old man. And then he goes and does that to Ilya, and all of a sudden he's the best things in sliced bread. So, just shows how the goalposts get moved constantly.
I was going to ask you, because you always talk about the goalposts being moved, but especially after just the fight you had in January, but after what he did to Ilya Topuria, it feels like the post might have tightened up a little bit. It seems like you're getting a lot more credit now than maybe you've gotten with a lot of your wins. Are you noticing that as well?
No, yeah, I said that after the fight. Got more respect for losing a fight than I did for winning 7 in a row in the UFC. Just shows how mad our fan base is, doesn't it?
Do you think that Justin winning, because your fight with him was so fun, and it's going to be on a lot of fight of the year lists, does that actually not hurt you as much in this title conversation, especially with the win on Saturday?
No, yeah, obviously with him winning and becoming undisputed champion, it looks good for me. You know what I mean? But I said that after he beat me. I said he was going to beat Ilya Topuria. I said it was fate that he beat me. It was his destiny to go and win the title at the White House. And I was just in the way.
The state of this division is pretty wild right now. You got Arman Tsarukyan there. He's been doing a lot of wrestling.
No, he needs to
fight,
though. He's had like one fight in 3 years and he beat an absolute bum. So like he needs to actually fight, not go round in a singlet tickling people.
Who should he fight?
Anyone, just fight someone. You know what I mean? It's like get in the octagon and actually fight. Stop going round on your private jet, eating food.
And then last thing for me, all these years ago when you were fighting for Cage Warriors, you were talking about Conor McGregor, and now you're sharing a card with him. This is a very big deal. This is something you sort of envisioned along the way. What is this like for you, being in the co-main event of a Conor McGregor card, and does he win on Saturday?
This is just another fight to me. You know what I mean? I'm back in Vegas fighting again. It's just a lot less pressure this time because all the pressure's on Conor. You know what I mean? And he's got more media than anyone, and I've normally got the most media. So, yeah, it's just another fight, and you never know. I think if Conor wins, it'll have to be in the first 2 rounds. If it goes past there, Max will probably take over.
Paddy, I keep seeing right here to your left. I keep seeing this clip going around from 11 years ago where you first mentioned Conor McGregor, and is there at least something seminal about being here, sharing this card, and being right under him, and potentially having people talk about you two fighting each other?
I don't know. Like that was right after the fight, and I'd been elbowed in the back of the head about 12 times, so I was absolutely on one. Yeah, I can remember people asking me if I was drunk in that and everything when I'd literally just stepped out the cage.
When you look at Benoit, like obviously a 4-fight finishing streak for him, is this what you like now, especially after probably learning some important stuff from the Justin Gaethje fight, someone who's going to try to come right at you and take your head off?
Yeah, I think it plays right into my game, the fact that he's just going to step forward wildly and try and take me head off.
Thank you.
Paddy, I was wondering, it came out that people were like, all the attention for the fight with Justin and everything else, and just, was he buying into it? Was it just how his body language and it was deceiving us? In hindsight, how do you feel about how you handled everything going into that fight with Justin before actually getting in the cage?
Felt good, you know what I mean? Don't really know what else to say to that. You know what I mean? I felt good going into the fight. I just didn't fight the right fight.
It's been a while since you've had a little bit of a back and forth with an opponent. Benoit hasn't really, been one to throw logs on the fire, so to speak. Do you miss a little bit of having that, at the press conference, oh, we're going to get into it? Or is it nicer that, it's just about the business and the fighting?
I'm up for anything, you know what I mean? If someone wants to start something, I'll finish it. But if they want to be cordial and have no beef, then I don't mind.
Thank you.
Paddy, I know you said what you feel like lost you the Gaethje fight was not sticking to the game plan. How important is sticking to the game plan on Saturday night?
Very important. That's how I've won all my other UFC fights, you know what I mean? Putting a game plan together and actually working it. Where against Gaethje, I just bit down on my gum shield and started scrapping. It was pretty stupid of me, but, you learn from it.
And what are your thoughts on the new AI rankings dropping you from 5th to 9th in the world?
No one's really taking notice of them anyway, are they? So who gives a fuck?
Paddy, over here. You fight on Saturday night. England is also playing Norway. What are you more nervous about, the fight or the soccer?
I'm not nervous about either.
What are you more excited about?
What do you think, lad? Something that 11 other fellas are going to do or something that I'm going to do?
Good answer.
Yeah, that was a bad question.
Apologies. And one more question from me. You and Luke Riley, you're leading the scene for Liverpool. Who's the next star out of your gym that we don't know about yet?
Well, he's not actually from Liverpool, but he trains with us. He lives with us now. He's from Hull. George Staines. He's 10-0, fighting on Cage Warriors, and he's one of my sparring partners. He's also a lightweight. He's gonna be in the UFC, and hopefully real soon. Like, he's only 25 years of age, got the potential to be a ranked superstar, and he loves Star Wars, so all the nerds will love him.
Best of luck, champ.
Paddy, just here, forgive me another football question, but do you back Tommy Tuchel's boys to go all the way?
No.
How far do you see them going?
What?
How far do you see them going?
Probably semis. Argentina will slap them.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Paddy, who made the biggest comeback, Oasis in 2025 or Conor 26?
Well, we haven't seen Conor's comeback yet, lad, so we don't know, do we? We don't know.
That's true.
Hi, Paddy. There is a rivalry between France and England since a lot of years. Does it give you some extra motivation to face a French fella?
No.
No?
No, I don't give a flying fuck. It's nothing to do with me.
Thanks.
Paddy, one here in the back, to your left, all the way here in the back.
Yeah.
You're one of the most popular fighters on the roster. You've had increasingly higher profile fights. You do more media, have the social media interactions. Is the love of the game still the same as when you first fell in love with the sport?
Yeah. I just love getting inside the octagon and punching people in the face and getting punched in the face. As you can tell from my last fight, I love getting punched in the face.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, Paddy. So Benoit is known for his aggressiveness, and it means that even if he's not like technically maybe the best on the ground game or striking like per se, his aggressiveness changes everything. How do you counter that, and how do you get prepared for this particularly?
I counter it with my technical ability. I think his aggressiveness is going to put him in a bad spot, and that's what's going to win me the fight.
And do you think he's open, whether it's on the ground or striking?
Yeah, he's open everywhere, striking, ground. I can see me either taking his neck or his chin home with me, one or the other. Yeah. He had his hand up for ages. Go ahead, lad.
Thank you very much. I wanted to ask, there's this story that goes around of Conor McGregor showing up to your place or something. What's your recollection?
Yeah, it's a load of shite.
But it never happened at all?
No, it never happened at all.
Right, because I know there's mad stories going back, so it's good that you've...
No, yeah, when he was in Liverpool, people said that he knocked on my house, and some people made it up like he wanted to fight me. Some people made it up like he wanted to get me out to party with him. This is 2017. I was still fighting on Cage Warriors, but I was still living in my mum's at the time, and my mum has cameras on the house, and No one knocked at our door, lad. Unless he knocked on the wrong door.
Obviously, when it comes to Gaethje and that Topuria fight, like of course you've been super complimentary of just you've made absolutely no excuses about what happened in January. But a lot of people are talking about that perhaps like the eye pokes, there was maybe a little factor of maybe his hands were a little open for some of the shots on Ilya.
Like, I'm not going to use it as an excuse, but the eye poke did change the fight in a big way. All the damage on my face was from an eye poke right hand. And wasn't just an eye poke, lad. I felt a thumb touch me brain. So it was a bit heavy. I couldn't see for about 2 rounds after it.
Would Ilya be fair to have that same concern after that, based on what you saw?
Would he what?
Like in Ilya's fight?
Don't know, did Ilya get poked?
I think they were saying that there were times where the shots where the
I don't think he got poked, lad. He just got his face mashed up.
So you'll never fight him?
Who?
Ilya.
Who said that?
No, I'm just asking, do you think it's like that whole thing?
Yeah, I'll punch his little head in for him.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Kirsty.